What's going on, guys? Welcome back into Lights Out Gaming. For those of you that are new here, my name is Mike, and for those of you who are not, thank you for coming back. Thank you for those of you that showed support in my last video. I greatly appreciate it. Today, what I'm doing, because nobody really wants a particular gun because everybody's kind of felt them out, so that's kind of the vibe I got. So I wanted to give you guys a few tips. So this video, first off, this gameplay was recorded on our live stream, which we do on Wednesdays and Fridays now from 8 to 10 o'clock. Sometimes we go a little bit later, but typically we start at 8 o'clock on Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check us out. There's actually a funny clip. I think you'll want to stick around. It's around the 8-minute and 25-second mark, something like that. You'll see my character. I start doing this weird movement, motion, whatnot, and basically on the stream we had music playing, and it was I'm not a big hip-hop guy or anything like that, or whatever, but the nay-nay and the whip came on, right? So I basically started having my character do what I would suggest as the whip or the nay-nay. So check that out. I think it's pretty funny. We had a good time in the stream. Hopefully we can see you guys there. For those of you who have never checked us out before, my wife and I, we have a great time. So anyways, this video, this basically, so this just came from the live stream, so you don't see my face in here or nothing like that. So where did I get this gameplay? I got it from the theater mode. Alright, so for those of you that don't know what the theater mode is, it's a thing that Treyarch put in Black Ops 2 and they put it back in Black Ops 3. What it is it's where you can go back and watch your gameplay of the games that you had prior. And this is something I don't believe enough people use. Now me, I have an Elgato, so I'm able to record my gameplay and watch whatever clips I want. But in this game, like if you don't have an Elgato, that's fine, because in this game you can just go into theater mode and watch your gameplay. So Mike, why does that help me? How does it help me? Things like that. So basically you get to go back, watch your gameplay, and find out what you did wrong, watching from a different point of view, because you know, if you watch your favorite YouTuber play a game and you're like, wow, they're really good, and you watch what they do, you might catch a mistake here and there, but they're really good most of the time. So me, what I wanted to do was let you guys know, if you watch your gameplay, you're going to see it from a different perspective. So therefore, you'll write down things that you did wrong, write down things that you did right. So I came up with a list of things that I did right and wrong in this gameplay. So I'm going to run through a few of those with you. So things that I pointed out, and maybe you guys could let me know in my gameplay some things that you think I can improve on, some things I could do differently, or if you think that I did just fine. The end result was good, but there was definitely things that I did wrong in this gameplay. Let's start with that. So number one that I noticed, if you notice when the video started, right off the get, I captured, it was the A flag, and I ran straight towards B. I didn't look, like I wasn't looking up, I was just running because I'm an objective player. I always go for the objective, sometimes stupidly, okay? So I ran to B, I died because somebody on their team went directly from their spawn into ours and killed me because I wasn't paying attention. That not only happened in the first side of the map, at halftime, the same thing happens. So it's not a good thing for me. So obviously when the map starts out, I need to pay attention more. That's one thing that I saw that it's one thing I'll change in my game, and that might save me a death, you know, once a game, once every other game, whatever. It helps your gameplay. Okay? A lot of things that I noticed, I used to, when I first started playing Call of Duty, I was like strictly an assault rifle player, and I wasn't a camper, I definitely wasn't that, but I would post up on a head glitch, and I would sit there for a long time. It got to the point where it was kind of boring, and then I started messing around with submachine guns, which I love, by the way, now. They're my favorite guns. But in this game, I need to slow down. I am moving all over the place. And a lot of times, it puts me in like 3-on-1 situations. Now, there are situations in this gameplay where you're going to see where I take on 2 guys, but then you're going to see other ones where I would have had 3 kills had I just slowed down and waited for my opponent. So those are some things that I noticed in my own gameplay. I need to slow down a little bit. Not to the point where I'm camping, but patience. So you're about to see here. So I'm capturing the C flag. I start running towards B, and what do you know? The same guy that killed me in the first half runs right through there and kills me again with a shotgun. So it wasn't smart on my part. It's something I'll pay attention to. So outside of that, outside of slowing down, jumping off the map, I jumped too much. And that was that jump off the map that I just did. That wasn't really tied into it, but I jump a lot. Now, sometimes in my gameplay, I'm not necessarily meaning to jump. My controller, I have a SCUF controller, and right now, sometimes when I press in the sprint button, what happens is it jumps, and it's quite annoying, but needless to say, I jump way too much. Every time I shoot, I tend to jump, and it's just a reflex that I kind of developed when I bought my first SCUF, to teach myself to jump with it. So you can see right there, I just jumped when I killed that second guy. I didn't have to, but I just do. But anyways, I jumped too much, so I'm going to try and calm that down. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to control on that, but okay, you guys can understand what I'm saying. See, jump on that guy. I'm jumping around the corner. Jumping around corners is a good thing. So, a few of the good things I did in this game, I did use patience sometimes. Like that guy right there, it just happened. I guessed it properly in that last scenario where you were just watching. Basically, there were two guys, and I waited it out. I did well. So I did have some good patience. I played my score streaks well. Throwing down that trip mine right there where my Guardian is, that's smart on my part. Now, so there's some things I did well. But one of the other things that I noticed I probably could change about my gameplay, if you notice my aim, it sometimes is on, but sometimes it's a little wobbly. Now on my SCUF controller, I do have a taller stick. I have it domed on the right one. It helps with aiming, but I feel like my sensitivity might be a little too high. I have messed with it a little bit in this game, not as much as I typically would, but my sensitivity might, after watching this video, my sensitivity might be a little bit too high. But a submachine gun, you typically want to run it a little bit higher than you would an assault rifle, just because you're going to be in close quarters. You're not really shooting far most of the time. But that pretty much is what I want to talk about today, guys. I wanted to let you guys know some of the tips that I saw in my own gameplay, as well as just using theater mode to your advantage. Watching your gameplay, believe me, you'll look at it completely different than when you do when you're in the game. You might be like, oh, I don't camp, but then if you watch your gameplay, you might be like, I don't look anything like my favorite YouTuber. You know what I mean? So hopefully that works out for you. And by the way, before I get out of here, I wanted to talk with you guys. I wanted to let you know, The Division, it is coming out beginning of March, alright? I am going to be playing this game a lot. I played the beta. It was a closed beta for those that pre-ordered the game. But now, starting today on Xbox One, you are able to play an open beta until the 21st, which is Sunday, I believe. So, today, which is Thursday, through Sunday on Xbox One, you're able to play it. And then on PlayStation 4, you are able to play it... there's my name whip. Hold on, I continue this. You'll see as I go further and further, I start this up again because the song's on and I start dancing. So I start spinning around here and whatnot. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. But, so The Division, it seems like a lot of fun. I would love to play with some of you guys, so if you download the beta, like I said, it's free. I'm probably going to play on Xbox One a little bit today, and then I'm going to go and play on PlayStation 4 over the weekend. With Tabby. So if you guys want to team up with us and play, we would love to team up with you, because The Division, it's a lot of fun. We played the closed beta. I highly suggest you guys trying it out. It seems like a lot of fun. So we hope to see you guys there. If not, then I guess we'll see you in the next video. But that's going to wrap this one up, guys. So until next time, lights out.